healing, and extraordinary happenings in their life. So now in this short segment, we are going to be seeing of how we can connect. What are the ways through which you can connect to Devi ParaShakti, and how you can express your gratitude to her, whether you have been showered in your life with health, wealth, prosperity, or just you have been showered, you have had the greatest blessings in your life to even know her, to have her in her embodied form as a supreme point in your life. So let us now enter into this segment where we will be seeing the offerings, the ways through which you can connect to Devi ParaShakti. So it was a slide you project. So yeah. So the first offering is the offering of E-Hundi. In the Lalita Sahasranama Stotram, the 42nd verse beautifully says, Bhakti Priya, Bhakti Gamya, Bhakti Vasya Bhaya Bhaha, Shambhavi Sharadharadhya, Sharvani Sharmadhayini. It beautifully says, Devi is fond of true devotion and is realized through true devotion. She can be won over through devotion. She removes all the fear. This 42nd verse of Lalita Sahasranama Stotram beautifully describes of how Devi is fond of anybody who connects to her with pure, true devotion. The offering of E-Hundi is that if there's any fear in the minds of the devotee, Devi is sure to remove that fear. It is stated that Devi likes to be worshipped in autumn, and here it is meant that autumn of our lives when thoughts turn more and more inwards. The role of the divine is known and understood clearly. The need for Devi worship becomes stronger. Shambhavi means the consort of Shambhu, Paramashiva. Sharadha Radhya means worship by Sharadha, Saraswati. Sharvani means the wife of Lord Shiva. The Linga Purana says Lord Shiva is called as Sharva in his earth form. Sharmadhayini means Devi who bestows happiness on devotees. And you can offer your gratitude and devotion to Devi ParaShakti by offering Kanika, and your name shall be chanted out during the puja to Devi. So during the E-Hundi, you can offer anything out of your gratitude to Devi. It can be whatever. It can be $1. It can be 1 rupee that you want to offer, 2 rupees, 3 rupees. Whatever you connect to in your inner space, you can just offer that to Devi ParaShakti. So that's the first offering, the offering of E-Hundi. The next offering, the next slide. The next offering is a Sankalpa chanting. Verse, the Pramana, the Rafyate Vishwam, Shaiva Vishwam Prasuyate, Sayat Chittascha Vijnanam, Tushta Hrudim Pradashyati. The goddess enchants this universe, and she herself gives birth to this universe. That goddess being prayed without interest in anything gives that knowledge that leads to salvation. This is from the Devi Mahatmya, the 12th chapter and the 34th verse. Here, when you offer the Sankalpa, the conscious resolution to Devi ParaShakti, whatever purpose that you take the conscious resolution for, the benefits, boons, and all the blessings for the purpose of which that conscious resolution is taken is granted to you. And offering the Sankalpa will bless you with all the fruition of desires and wishes that you are yearning for. And all of you who want to make the offering for Devi ParaShakti, you all can go to tiny.cc/Devi-offerings. The link is being projected to you all, and it's being continuously scrolled under. So you all can see tiny.cc/Devi-offering. The next is the offering of the Swarna Kasa, the Sahasranama Swarna Kasa. In the Lalita Sahasranamam, Devi is extolled in all her dimensions with the Sahasranama. Sahasranama means 1,000 names. And in that same Lalita Sahasranamam, Devi is referred to as Nama Parayana Prita. Means she who likes the repetition of her various names. And here we all can see that like similarly it's shown in the picture, there will be the Swarna Kasa, the golden coins, in which different aspects and dimensions of Devi will be inscribed. So by offering this 1,000 names to Devi PARASHAKTHI, you will manifest those Ananta Kalyana Gunas, those extraordinary of
the Anguti is a finger ring with a pearl. So this Mukta Anguti, this offering, is to receive the blessings by her pure compassion and love in all your business endeavors. And the next one is the Swarna Padma Pushpam. Swarna Padma Pushpam is a beautiful offering where you get to offer, this next offering, where you get to offer the golden lotus flower to Devi ParaShakthi as your offering of gratitude. Just like how the Sahasrara Chakra is described as how the lotus flowers on your Sahasrara, Sahasradala Padma Pushpam, like that, as a representation of your gratitude. Sahasrara Chakra flowers in you are overflowing with gratitude. And as a representation of you offering your gratitude, you can offer the Swarna Padma Pushpam to Devi. The next is Swarna Metti, and this empowers you from within, where you will be able to overpower any of the enemies through this. And also in your most difficult aspects of your life, you will be showered with Devi's blessings. So this is the offering of Swarna Metti, golden touring to Devi ParaShakthi. The next is Swarna Mantika. Sudha Surabhivarshini, she who makes nectar flow in all our nerves from Sahasrara. The Mantika that is put on the forehead is the representation of that nectar that oozes in your system when the Sahasrara Chakra flowers. So you can offer as your representation of that Sahasrara, of the gratitude flowering, and you can offer the Swarna Mantika to Devi ParaShakthi.
The next is the Pratyaksha Pada Puja, the offering of your gratitude, one of the best and ultimate experience that you can bestow yourself in your life. This is the offering of your gratitude at the lotus feet of the divine avatar. The next is the Vastra Seva. The Vastra Seva is where you offer the Vastra, the cloth, offering of cloth to Devi ParaShakthi in the NIJA avatar. So immediately after offering the Pratyaksha Pada Puja, the Yajaman, with all auspiciousness, gets the blessing of the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, His Divine Holiness, Bhagavan Shri Nityananda Paramashivam. And after offering the Vastra Seva also, that person is blessed with all the blessings of doing the personal Seva to the avatar himself. So this, now in this slide, we can see the list of offerings, beginning from E-Hundi, the Sankalpa chanting, and the Devi Sahasranama Kasa, the Mukta Anguti, then the Swarna Padma Pushpam, the Swarna Metti, the gold touring for the lotus feet of Devi, the Swarna Mantika, Pratyaksha Pada Puja to the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, and the Vastra Seva. So actually we are going to be briefly showing you all the links, and you all can enter and offer the sevas in those links. So in the registration form, there are two main things that categories for you. The next slide. If you are ready to offer today, and you have the intention and you need you want some guidance, you want some help for specific sevas, you can use the form tiny.cc/Bhava Samadhi. This is if you are interested in offering and you need help in manifesting and you need more details, you can go to tiny.cc/Bhava Samadhi.
So we basically have, see, the first category is where you are having an intention. Second category is that you want to offer it today. So the people who want to offer it today, you can go to tiny.cc/Devi-offerings. And once you're done with that, after you fill up that form and after you make the payment, then after the payment, you can submit your details in the Sankalpa form, tiny.cc/Sankalpa 2021. I repeat. So if you want to make the offering today, any of the offering, whether you want to offer the Swarna Padma Pushpam, the golden lotus, out of your gratitude to the mother, or you want to offer Pratyaksha Pada Puja to Swamiji, anything that you want to offer, you can make the offering now. And the form that you need to fill up is tiny.cc/Devi-offerings. So this is also once you make the payment, then fill up tiny.cc/Sankalpa 2021.
These links are continuously being stored in the comments as well for all of you to see. We have the links continuously being stored, so you can save it from the comment from the scroll as well.
And you can fill up, if you have an intention, let's say, for it, or you are having some questions about it, you reach out to us by filling up the intention form, tiny.cc/Bhava Samadhi. So the first where you want to offer is tiny.cc/Devi-offerings. And after you offer, meaning after you make the payment, then you can fill up the form first with all the details in tiny.cc/Sankalpa 2021. And in case you are having the intention, so you can fill up tiny.cc/Bhava Samadhi. So now let's enter into seeing how we can do the offerings.
Yes. So these offerings here, you all can go to the respective links. You will be having the options, a drop-down menu appearing in those links. And for those of you that want to offer your gratitude and you want to offer just immediately, you want to express your gratitude, even the YouTube super chat and the super sticker option is available. Just as you are in the comment section of the main official channel, Kailasa's SPH Nithyananda, the official YouTube channel. In the comment section, you will see towards the right side a dollar symbol. You can hit that button and you will see 3 options pop up: super sticker, super chat, and join. You can click any of those. Super sticker is if you're interested and you want to express your gratitude in a very interesting way. You can offer super sticker and you can buy those super stickers and you can offer them. And if you want to offer the super chat, where any amount that you want, you can offer that amount as your gratitude. And join is where you become a member of this channel. So you can, all these 3 options are available for you and you can use that option to become part of this channel. So now let's enter into the preparation.
So today we are, as we are getting ready to receive Devi ParaShakthi. So what are the Naivedyams, the offerings that you can offer to Devi ParaShakthi? So let's enter into that. You can offer 1 or more of these Naivedyams: sweet pongal, tamarind rice, also called as puliyodare, curd rice, murukku, appam, adhirasam, pal payasam, milk kheer, vada, laddu. Out of these, any one or any or more of these offerings you can offer. So now let's enter into preparing ourselves for Bhava Samadhi Darshan. Understand, Bhava Samadhi Darshan is not an event in space and time. Rather, darshan happens at the moment when we are lifted out of space and time. During the Bhava Samadhi Darshan, our neurons mirror that of the avatar. Now, what is the meaning of this word Bhava Samadhi? See, Bhava means directing and activating the emotional and spiritual energy that is created through meditation on the avatar. See, the brain neurons, during this time, the brain neurons mirror and activate and process all the movements or information of the avatar just through the process of seeing, without any physical act of imitation. Which means the whole body silently, without any movement, recreates what is happening distances far away, experiencing the superconscious energy radiated by the avatar.
The science of Bhava Samadhi Darshan knows no distance, and a phenomenon that modern science is just discovering and terms this as quantum tunneling. The next slide, no? It was the next slide. Okay. Next slide. See, our thoughts per second, the thoughts that you have per second reduces significantly, and we relax into the space beyond thoughts, the thoughtlessness, becoming mentally at ease in coexisting with dimensions beyond duality, and we and the divine become one, unconditioned by the parameters of time and space.
See, understand what is this concept of quantum tunneling. So it is like, let's say, an electron. Electron acts both as a particle as well as a wave. Let's say a low kinetic energy electron needs to pass over a hill and like an energy barrier, basically, with a higher energy. It won't be able to do that. But as a wave, it can propagate through that energy barrier. That propagation is called as quantum tunneling. This is exact science that we see even in Bhava Samadhi Darshan. That is why wherever you might be sitting, you will be mirroring the brain neurons of the avatar, and you will be receiving the energy directly from the avatar. Now, what is the science behind this Bhava Samadhi Darshan? It's a beautiful description in the Chaitanya Charitamrita, how when Krishna once looks at his extraordinary sweetness reflected in a jeweled wall, he is amazed and says, how unprecedented and astonishing is his deep and indescribable sweetness of mind. Alas, when I see it, when I become greedy to enjoy its sweetness, just like Radhika. When I see my own sweetness in the mirror, I become eager to taste it, but I can't. After due consideration, I find the only way to relish the sweetness is through the constitution of Sri Radhika.
See, Bhava Samadhi Darshan is a very simple science. It is a science where the NIJA avatar manifests Paramashiva, the consciousness, the formlessness, expressing through the being, physical embodied form as a NIJA avatara for you to experience Paramashiva, divine or the ultimate consciousness. So it is where the consciousness, the formlessness manifests to the being, the light body, the Divya Sharira, and manifests as the embodied form as a Nija Avatara in this physical incarnation. So there's a beautiful verse from Malini Vijayottara Tantra, the 60th verse.
Kathana Shakti Padhadva Yadva Padhavalokanat Prasadat Swaguru Samyak Prapyate Paramam Padam. By the enlightening teachings of the Guru Katana, by the Shakti Pada, the graceful transmission of the spiritual powers, by looking at the sacred feet of the Guru, or by the complete loving favor of the Guru Prasada, the ultimate goal and space, the Paramam Padam is attained. Now, the science behind this, see, Devi ParaShakti expresses through the being of Rajarajeshwari and manifests through the physical form of Devi Meenakshi. So like this is just an example of how the science of Bhava Samadhi Darshan actually works. And the next is how Bhagavan Paramashiva expresses through the being of Subramanya and manifests in the Nija avatar, the physical form of Bhagavan Guru. Bhagavan Paramashiva expresses through the being of Arunagiri Yogeshwara and manifests in the physical form, the Nija avatara of the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Jagadguru Mahasannidhanam, His Divine Holiness, Bhagavan Sri Nityananda Paramashivam. Same way, Bhagavan Parandama expresses through the being of Mahavishnu and manifests his Nija avatara, the physical form of Bhagavan Venkateshwara. The Archavatara, the deity, reflects the superconsciousness and manifests the being. But unfortunately, human beings are not that mature enough to receive this energy directly. You could go to the next slide, no? Therefore, just to bridge this gap, the avatar comes down with his utmost compassion and gives us the experience of superconscious spirit. During the Bhava Samadhi Darshan, the avatar manifests various dimensions, beings of various dimensions of Paramashivam. At that time, I request the next slide to be projected. At that time, the auspicious components and the powerfulness of those dimensions of Paramashiva are awakened in us. Understand? The dimensions of Paramashiva manifesting in Nidra Avatara for us to experience the same is Bhava Samadhi Darshan. And it is an experience of direct, costless bliss. A whole being comes alive, celebrating the energy wave of existence. Your very muscles learn to imbibe and radiate Paramashiva. It is like the Bhava Samadhi Darshan is like a window to the infinite expanse of consciousness, allowing us to glimpse the formless in a way that we can understand. So even without much effort from our side, our whole bio-memory awakens to the very space of Paramashiva, the ultimate consciousness, during the Bhava Samadhi Darshan. Even if you have just a glimpse of the avatar, please understand, karmas of lifetimes will disappear, creating a deep and a lasting transformation in us.
And what is the best space to receive the darshan in? So, gratitude is the right space. Gratitude is a space where the reflection of consciousness is enabled in you in all levels, physical, psychological, ultimately even in the conscious level. And how you can receive this darshan is out of the space of gratitude. Just go down to Paramashiva and ParaShakti. Just say that I know you are the source of everything. You are everything and you are in the embodied form of the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism. You are in this body. You are the source of both. Let me connect with you. Let you reveal yourself to me. Let me be in the Bhava Samadhi of you.
Now, before we enter the Bhava Samadhi Darshan, we request everyone to take a few minutes and also set up your Panchopachara Puja kit with sandalwood paste, flowers, incense, lamp, and food offerings and Naivedya. So now, we are going to be entering into the Paramashiva Dhyana Mantra. The Paramashiva Dhyana Mantra is a very, very powerful chanting where the avatar literally births himself in the form of these mantras and transmits his spiritual energy to all of us. And during the we as Kailasa are offering this Paramashiva Dhyana Mantra to all the people who are affected and like especially due to the pandemic or any form of pain, suffering, even if you want something to manifest in your life, for the whole world, we are offering this as a global service to humanity. Now, we are going to be chanting the Paramashiva Dhyana Mantra, where we pray, we offer our prayers to Devi ParaShakthi in the Nija Avatara, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Jagadguru Mahasannidhanam, His Divine Holiness, Bhagavan Sri Nityananda Paramashivam, to bless all the people, especially the people who are affected by coronavirus, or the people whose near and dear ones are affected by it or facing any effects and side effects of the pandemic be completely healed. We are going to be offering our prayers so that all the people with diseases and disorders can be healed. We are going to be praying to Devi ParaShakthi to bestow her blessings to all the lives that are affected due to the natural calamities and natural disasters that is happening in the world. We are going to be offering our prayers to Devi ParaShakthi to bless us all with immense prosperity, wealth, and success. We are going to be offering our prayers to Devi ParaShakthi so that we have success in our life, success and breakthrough in your career, and have manifest a stable job, and manifest stable relationships, having completion in your relationships, having loving and fulfilling relationship, especially with your mother, to experience a deep completion with your mother and with the cosmic mother, so that you are able to experience the ultimate space of PARAMASHIVAM inside you, so that you have a deep feeling connection with your Guru, who is the NIJA Avatara of Devi ParaShakthi herself. And we are going to be praying so that all your desires, the reality that you want to manifest, gets fulfilled. And we are also going to be praying so that Devi ParaShakti's grace is there protecting all the children who are orphaned due to the pandemic that is going on right now, or even if they have been facing through any other reason, if they have been orphaned, for the ParaShakti to protect them. We are also going to be praying for all the black magic to be removed completely and the negativities to be completely destroyed from your lives. Now, let us all enter into the PARAMASHIVAM Dhyana Mantra. Please sit straight. Sit with your head, neck, and spine in a straight line. Close your eyes. Om Nityananda PARAMASHIVAM. Om Nityananda PARAMASHIVAM. Om Nityananda PARAMASHIVAM. Om Shri Nityanandaya Namaha. Om Ham Om Shivaya Namaha. Om Nityanandam Paramasukadam Kevalam Jnanamurtim Dvandvatitam Gagana Sadrisham Tattvamasya Ekam Nityam Vimalamachalam Sarvadi Sakshi Bhutam Bhavatitam Trigunarahitam Sadgurum Tam Namami.
I surrender to that Sadguru who is the eternal bliss, who is the bestower of supreme happiness, the one who is the embodiment of wisdom, who is beyond duality, who is omnipresent, to whom the supreme goal is giving the enlightenment experience, who is eternal, pure and unshakable, who is the silent spectator of all thought processes, who is beyond emotions, who is without the three qualities called the Sattva, Rajas and Tamas. We are now going to enter into a conscious resolution. When you make a conscious resolution in the presence of the avatar, the power of the Sankalpa itself will deliver the experience and manifest your reality.
Om Mamopata Samasta Dritachaya Dvara Bhagavat Shri Nityananda Paramashiva Prityartham.
I am taking this conscious resolution today for destroying all my karmas and sins, and in order to please Bhagavan Shri Nityananda Paramashivam.
Asya Devadevasya Mahadevasya Akhilanda Koti Brahmanda Nayakasya.
Who is the God of all gods, who is the greatest of gods, Lord of the universe and multiverses, and who is the Lord of the cosmos.
Sakala Jaga Srishti Sthiti Samhara Thiro Bhavanugrahakya Panchalitya Parayanasya.
One who does the five cosmic actions of creation, sustenance,
Rameya Parakramasya Tattvartha Gocharasya.
One who who's the beginning, middle, and end, the one who is immeasurable.
Akara ukara makaratmaka pranavatmakasya vrishabharudhasya mahadevasya.
One who is the embodiment of the three syllables. Akara, Ukara, Makara, and Omkara. The one who has the Rishabha bull as a
Sakala Nigama Gama Swarupasya Shuddhadvaita Shaiva Swarupasya Nityananda Parastasya Nityananda Nishkala Swarupasya Nitya Niranjana Niramaya Nirvikara Akhandadi Visheshanasya Shri Nityanandeshwari Paramita Shri Nityanandeshwara Paramashivavatara Bhutasya Sarvadeva Devi Swarupasya Bhagavataha Shri Nityananda Paramashiva Dvitiya Parade Shri Shvetavaraha Kalpe Vaivasatamanvantare Ashtavimshati Tamo Dakshine Parshve Shakabde Asmin Vartamane Vyavaharike Prabhavadi Nrishtyaha Samvatsaranam Madhye Shubhatito Shubhavasara Yuktayam Shubhanakshatra Shubhayoga Shubhakarana Evam Guna Visheshana Visishtayam Asyam Shubhatito.
of the lifetime of Lord Brahma during the Kalpa called Shvetavaraha, during the Yuga in the island called Jambu, in the continent called Bharatavarsha, in the subcontinent called Bharatakanda, of 60 years, which is in practice, of which Prabhava is the first year, in the auspicious Aina, in the auspicious season, in the auspicious month, in the auspicious Paksha, on this auspicious Tithi, on this auspicious day, during the auspicious Nakshatra, auspicious Yoga, and auspicious Karana, during such an auspicious moment.
Adi Kailasa Mukti Dayake Mahakshetre. Now, all the participants, whether you want to offer this for yourself or for someone else, if you're offering this for a male, kindly chant the male names now. Namadheyasya. Now, if you're offering, please chant all those names right now. Bandhuvargana Dayadivarganam Mitravarganam Sodaravarganam Samesham.
Inheritors, friends, brothers, and everyone.
Sarvabhishta Siddhartam Sarvamangala Vapyartham Uttarotaranavachinna Sthiralakshmi Prapyartham.
Always let there be all types of good and auspiciousness. Always let there be
Sarvabhishta Siddhartam Chintita Manorathava Yartham.
and the family always have all
Samesham Radhipada Paryantam Vidyamananam Sameshu Angeshu Janita Janishyamana Sakala Vidha Nana Vidharo रोगाणां व्यपोहार्थं तद्वारा रोगदृढगात्र वपुः सिद्ध्यर्थम्.
All chronic diseases be healed. Let all kinds of diseases and disorders in the body, starting from head till toe, which has occurred or which is yet to occur in the various part of the body, be healed. Let a strong, diseaseless, healthy, handsome, and graceful body be obtained.
Samesham paraikarta यंत्र विषचूर्ण आभिचार स्तंभन मारण उच्चाटन विद्वेषण वशीकरणादि मांत्रिक प्रयोगेभ्यः रक्षण प्राप्त्यर्थं तद्वारा समेषां सर्वाभीष्ट सिद्ध्यर्थम्.
Let protection be obtained from all the evil effects of the acts performed, like making a person immobile, killing a person through vomiting and diarrhea, upsetting and ruining the health, poisoning, hypnotizing, etc.
अपमृत्यु दोष निवृत्त्यर्थं काल मृत्यु अकाल मृत्यु दुर्मृत्यु निवृत्त्यर्थं समेषाम् अंतर दृष्टि बहि दृष्टि क्रूर दृष्टि व्यापार दृष्टि अनुकूल
effects of evil eyes from known and unknown sources, effect of cruelty filled eyes, evil eyes of his enemies, effects of evil eyes of people who may project as if they are our well-wishers.
वही शत्रु क्रूर शत्रु व्यापार शत्रु अनुकूल शत्रु प्रतिकूल शत्रु इत्यादि सकलविध शत्रु
enemies, enemies, business enemies, enemies who project themselves as good, and enemies who work against our well-being be removed.
समेषाम्
The effects of all the causes right from the mother be removed.
अनादि अविद्यावासनया प्रवर्तमाने अस्मिन् महति संसार चक्रे विचित्राभिः कर्मगतिभिः विचित्रासु योनिषु पुनः पुनः अनेकधा जनित्वा.
From time immemorial, due to ignorance, we get caught in the vast cycle of birth and death. Due to the effects of our action, we take birth again and again in various bodies, which is quite strange.
केनापि पुण्यकर्म विशेषेण भगवतः श्री नित्यानंद परमशिवस्य अपरिनिष्टया कृपया.
Yet, due to some good action with the extreme and the immeasurable compassion and grace of Bhagavan Sri Nithyananda Paramashivam, we have been blessed with a human body.
समेषामिह जन्मनि पूर्वजन्मनि जन्म जन्मान्तरेषु सर्वैः कृतानां शिवनिन्दा देवी निन्दा गुरुनिन्दा दोषव्यपोहार्थं
Any kind of abuse we may have done to Paramashiva, Parashakti and Guru in the present birth, past birth or in it.
Surapana Swarna Steya Guru Talpa Gamana Tatsa Sansargakya Pancha Mahapatakadi Samasta Papa Vetiriktartham.
Let the 5 great sins like killing a Brahman, drinking prohibited alcohol, stealing gold, having illicit relationship with Guru's wife, one's own mother, elder sister and other such motherly figures and associated with those people who have committed one or the other above mentioned sins be removed.
Apicha sarvai balye vayasi kaumare yauvane vardhatke cha.
All the karmic effects of action done as a child, adolescent, youth and as an old age person.
Jagrat Swapna Sushupti Avasthasu.
That all the karmic effects of action done in the wakeful dream and deep sleep state.
Karmendriya Jnanendriya Vyaparaihi Sambhavitanam.
All done through karmendriyas, that is the productive organs, and the jnanendriyas, that is the 5 organs which receive information like ears, eyes, nose, tongue, and skin.
Rahasya kritanam, prakasha kritanam, atipatakanam, upapatakanam, sankali karananam, malini karananam, apatri karananam, jati bhramshakanam, prakinitanam, evam navanam, navavidhanam, bahunam, bahuvidhanam, sarvesham papanam sadhyaha.
Let the sins which were done openly or secretly, the greatest of the great sins, the minor of the minor sins, multiple sins, sin like raping a woman, unjustifiable sins, sin of destroying, and more sins and more types of sins be removed immediately and instantly.
Apanodana dvara समस्त मंगल प्राप्त्यर्थम शिवत्व परमशिव स्थिति परमशिव शक्ति सिद्ध्यर्थम.
Through the removal of sins, let us be showered with all the auspiciousness, and let Paramashiva be obtained.
कुटुंबे पापनिवृत्त्यर्थम.
Let the whole family always be showered with all the auspiciousness. Let me
आयुर्भिवृद्ध्यर्थम.
Let the healthy body be obtained instantly and immediately. Let longevity be bestowed.
व्यापारे उद्योगे च सर्वजनवशीकरणार्थं तद्वारा उन्नतोन्नतस्थानप्राप्त्यर्थं.
Let your charisma impress everyone in the business and job, and through that let you attain the best of the best position.
बहुधन सौख्य प्राप्त्यर्थं गृहकनक.
Let extremely wealthy and happy life happen. Let various will be showered in the form of household, cattle, children, grandchildren, many money, cranes, and all the comforts related to worldly life.
आदित्यादीनां नवानां ग्रहाणां दोषपीडा निवारणार्थं आदित्यादीनां नवानां ग्रहाणां अनुकूल्यता सिद्ध्यर्थं.
All the effects of the 9 planets be removed, and let the auspiciousness be bestowed by the grace of all the 9.
Preta, Pishacha, Rakshasa, Brahma Rakshasa, Vetala, Kushman. Dakini, Shakini, Ityadi, Sarvarishta Nivarana.
Evil effects that cause calamities on the planet Earth, the evil effects.
Nivaranartham. Arabde karmani, karishyamane karmani, adi daivika, adi bhautika, adhyatmika, vigna nivaranartham.
Let all the obstacles be removed with regards to action done or going to be done related to God, world, and spirituality.
Omastarana nivaranartham, dhana lakshmi, dhanya lakshmi, santana lakshmi, saubhagya lakshmi, vidya lakshmi, shaurya lakshmi, veera lakshmi, vijaya lakshmi, ityadi ashtalakshmi paripurna. कृपाकटाक्ष सिद्ध्यर्थम्.
Let all the loans be removed. Let all the Ashtalakshmis like Dhanalakshmi, well, Dhanya-Lakshmi, food and grain, Santana-Lakshmi, offering, Saubhagya-Lakshmi, fortune, Vidya-Lakshmi, knowledge, Shaurya-Lakshmi, bravery, Veera-Lakshmi, heroism, Vijaya-Lakshmi, success be showered.
परीक्षासु उन्नतस्थाने विजय प्राप्त्यर्थं सर्वविद्या पारंगता सिद्ध्यर्थं मेधा शक्ति ग्रहण शक्ति अभिवृद्ध्यर्थं.
Let the top rank be obtained in the examinations. Let all the excellence be acquired in all the fields of knowledge. Let the memory power, understanding ability be increased.
इत्यादि सकलविध सन्मंगलानि गुरुकृपाकटाक्षेण प्राप्त्यर्थम्.
By the grace of the Guru, let all the above auspiciousness be showered upon.
श्री कैलासो द्वादशान्त श्यामला पीठारूढ़.
The one who ascended the Madurai Adinam Shyamala Peetham, which is the supreme place of Kailasa, where Paramashiva resides and rules the whole cosmos and Kailasa.
श्री मीनाक्षी सुंदरेश्वर भिन्न स्वरूप परशिवपुत्र रत्न कुमार.
The one who is no different from Meenakshi Sundareshwara, the most beloved son of Paramashiva, the young boy.
Guru श्री पार्वती स्तन्यपान लब्ध दिव्य ज्ञान विश्रुत सकल निगमागम सारभूत द्राविड वेद प्रवर्त्र.
The gem amongst the gems, and the gem amongst the gurus and the unequaled avatar, the one who received the enlightenment by drinking the breast milk of Mother Parvati, the author of the famous Dravida Vedam, which is the essence of all the Vedas and Agamas.
श्रीमत् परमशिव करुणा समधिगत मुक्तामय चतुरश्रयान गीयमान छत्र चामर श्री चिन्ह कालादि समस्त बिरदावल्य अलंकृत ज्ञान विज्ञान चक्रवर्ती.
One adorned by the quadrangular palanquin made of pearl, received by the grace of Paramashiva, adorned by the musical instruments Ambala, Chamaram, the sacred symbols of worship, adorned by the hymns of praises, the one who has won the whole world by his enlightenment and the signs of enlightenment, and been accepted by all kings as the supreme order.
सर्वजन संग सद्यो निर्वाण दीक्षा व्याप वर्ग वर्ष विश्राण जीमूत परमत कलभ केसरी.
The showerer of Videha Mukta and the immutable signs of enlightenment immediately by Nirvana Diksha to all people, the one who created bliss protecting leader, the roaring lion, the trumpeting young elephant for other religions.
सिद्धांत स्थापनाचार्य श्री राजाधिराज पांड्य महाराज गुरु शपन शाक्यादि महांधकार निवारण ज्ञान भानु वीक्षणा नरहार ध्वजो छेदन पूर्वक श्रीमद् ऋषभध्वज स्थापक शैव समय कर्तृ.
The Acharya who established Shaiva Siddhanta, the Guru of the Pandya, who is the Supreme King of all kings, the Raja Guru of the Pandya, who is the Supreme King of all kings, the Guru who is also the Pandya King, who is the Supreme King of all kings, the enlightening sun that removes the dark evil, utter darkness of evil forces, the one who installed the Rishabha flag, the creator and the reviver of Shaivism.
सर्वज्ञ पीठारूढ़ श्री जगत गुरु श्री ज्ञान संबंध देशिक स्वामी वागीश सुंदर माणिक्य वाचक स्वामिना अवतार भूत श्री ज्ञान संबंध स्वामी पुनरुद्धृत श्यामला पीठ सर्वज्ञ पीठ तृणवद्युत्तर दृश्यतम गुरु महासन्निधान.
The one who is the ruler of the Sarvajna Pita, the seat of omniscience, oh, the avatar of such above mentioned attributes, the Guru of the whole world, Sri Jnana Sambandha Deshika Swami, Appar Sundara Manikya Vachakar Swami, oh, the ruler of the kingdom of enlightenment, the Shamala Pita Mahasamsthana, which was revived by Jnana Sambandha Swami, oh, the one who has ascended the seat of omniscience, the 293rd Guru Mahasannidhana.
Arunagiri Yogeshwara Paramparagata Arunachal Sarvajna Pita Guru Mahasannidhana.
The one who has ascended the seat of Arunachala Sarvajna Pita in the lineage of Arunagiri Yogeshwara.
कैलास परंपरागत कांची कैलास सर्वज्ञ पीठ त्रयस्त्रिंशदुत्तर द्विशततम गुरु महासन्निधान.
The one who has ascended the seat of Kanchi Kailasa Sarvanya Pita as the 233rd pontiff in the lineage of Kailasa.
नित्योत्सव नित्य मंगल नित्य कल्याण नित्य जित कैलास परंपरागत आदि कैलास नित्यानंद पीठ महासंस्थान महासिंहासन पीठ कर्तृ.
The creator of the Nityananda Pita Mahasamsthana Pita, which is eternally celebrating auspicious, festive and having the attracting energy of enriching.
साक्षात् श्री परमशिव समुद्भूत कैलास परंपरागत वैवस्वत चंद्र भगीरथ श्री रामचंद्र शूरसेन इत्यादि छिन्न सार्वभौम चक्रवर्ती परंपरागत चतुष्षष्टि योगिनी मंडी साम्राज्य मूर्धाभिषिक्त चूड़ामणि. साक्षात् श्री परमशिव समुद्भूत कपिल महागुरु पुनरुद्धृत महानिर्वाणी पीठ अष्टोत्तर सहस्र श्री महामंडलेश्वर.
The 1008 Sri Mahamandaleshwar of Mahanirvani Pita and established by Bhagavan Paramashiva himself and revived by sage Kapila.
साक्षात् श्री परमशिव सिंहासनाभिषिक्त समस्त गणनायक श्री महागणपति समारंभ अनवच्छिन्न पीठाधीश्वर गुरु परंपरा प्राप्त अटल पीठ अष्टोत्तर सहस्र श्री अटल पीठाधीश्वर.
The 1008 Sri Atala Peethadishwar of Atala Peetha, who has an unbroken lineage of pontiffs, starting from Bhagavan Mahaganapati, who is the leader of the Ganas and who was coronated by Bhagavan Paramashiva himself.
धर्म मुक्ति स्वर्गपुर स्वर्ण पीठ त्रयोविंश गुरु महासन्निधान.
The 23rd Guru Mahasannidhana of Dharma Mukti Swargapura Swarna Pita.
कैलास परंपरागत आदि पीठ सर्वज्ञ पीठ जगत गुरु.
Jagat Guru of Adipita Sarvagya Pita in the lineage of Kailasa.
कैलास पुनरुद्धारक श्री कैलास परमाचार्य श्रीमद परमहंस परिव्राजकाचार्य वर्य सच्चिदानंद प्रणव स्वरूप श्रोत्रिय ब्रह्मनिष्ठ श्रीमद जगत गुरु शील श्री भगवत श्री नित्यानंद परमशिव श्री ज्ञान संबंध देशिक परमाचार्य स्वामिनां प्रीत्यर्थम.
Who is in the state of Paramahamsa, the Acharya of all sannyasis and Parivrajakas, the embodiment of pure truth, consciousness and bliss, the embodiment of the sacred syllable Om, the knower of the Vedas and the one established in the superconsciousness.
तेषां पादारविन्दयोः भक्ति सिद्ध्यर्थं गुरु कृपा कटाक्ष सिद्ध्यर्थं क्षेम स्थैर्य वीर्य विजय आयुरारोग्य ऐश्वर्याणाम् अभिवृद्ध्यर्थं धर्मार्थ काम मोक्ष सर्वविध फल पुरुषार्थ सिद्ध्यर्थं समस्त दुरितोपशान्त्यर्थं समस्त मंगलावाप्त्यर्थं भगवत् श्री नित्यानंद परमशिव प्रसादेन सकुटुम्बस्य ज्ञान वैराग्य जीवन मुक्ति प्राप्त्यर्थं च श्री नित्यानंदेश्वरी पराशक्ति समेत श्री नित्यानंदेश्वर परमशिवस्य श्री नित्यानंदेश्वरी पराशक्ति समेत श्री नित्यानंदेश्वर परमशिव अवतार भूत सर्वदेव देवी स्वरूपस्य भगवतः श्री नित्यानंद परमशिवस्य च ध्यान षोडशोपचार सर्वोपचार अर्चनाराधन पूजां प्रार्थनां करिष्ये. ओम आनंद गंध निलयाय नमः. ओम भवरोगभेषजाय नमः. ओम कल्पतरवे नमः. ओम पशुपतये नमः. ओम पाशविमोचकाय नमः. ओम ईप्सितफलदायकाय नमः. ओम भाग्यवृत्तिपरिवर्तकाय नमः. ओम आधिव्याधिविनाशकाय नमः. ओम समस्त कल्याण गुणान्विताय नमः. ओम विडदिपुरीशाय नमः. ओम श्री कैलासपतये नमः. ओम शिवशक्त्यैक्यस्वरूपाय नमः. Om Him Nityanandaya Namaha.
Om Ham Haum Shivaya Namaha.
Om Shri Nityanandeshwari Parashakti Sameta Shri Nityanandeshwara Paramashivaya Namaha. Om Shri Nityanandeshwari Parashakti Sameta Shri Nityanandeshwara Paramashivavatar Bhuta Sarvadeva Devi Swarupaya Shri Shri Bhagavat Shri Nityananda Paramashiva Shri Jnana Sambandha Deshika Paramacharya Swamine Namaha. Om Nityanandam. Now we'll be chanting the stotram to connect with Devi Parashakti. Shabda Brahmamayi Characharamayi Jyotirmayi Vangmayi Nityanandamayi Niranjanamayi Tattvamayi Chinmayi Tattvatitamai Parat Paramai Mayamayi Shrimai Sarvaishwaryamai Sada Shivamai Mam Pari Meenambike.
Be pleased to protect me, O Mother Meenakshi, who is the form of eternal sound, who is the living and non-living, who is the light and the speech, who is always filled with happiness and is without any stain, who is the meaning of philosophy, who is the ultimate truth beyond reasons and theories, who is the knowledge which is beyond knowledge, who is the enchantress as well as goddess Lakshmi, who is full of all types of wealth, who is the perennial Lord Shiva, O Mother Meenakshi.
Now with this, let us get ready. Let us enter into the space of meditation.
Let us get ready. Today we are going to be having the alive satsang. We will not be having the live Devi Parashakti Akashic reading. We are going to be having an alive satsang, followed which we will be playing various different clips of the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism as Devi Parashakti, revealing the powerful Akashic readings for the benefit of humanity. So not personal questions, but whatever Devi Parashakti has revealed, which is applicable to all of us and to the entire humanity. We'll be playing all of that after the alive satsang. Now it's time for us to get ready for the alive satsang. Please sit straight and close your eyes and exhale as slowly as possible and as deeply as possible. Bring your awareness to your breathing as you inhale and exhale as slowly as possible and as deeply as possible.
Paramashivoham. Om Nityananda 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 Paramashivoham. Om Nitya.
Connecting with the divine with your eyes closed is meditation. Connecting with the divine with your eyes open is darshan. Come, let us all now move from meditation to darshan. Slowly, very slowly, please open your eyes.
நித்யானந்த பாதம் தாங்கும் பாதுகை அளவில்லாத புண்ணியம் கொண்ட அதி அற்புத பாதுகை ஆதிதேவ நித்யானந்த பாதம் தாங்கும் பாதுகை அளவில்லாத புண்ணியம் கொண்ட அதி அற்புத பாதுகை சோதி தெய்வம் நித்தியம் வரும் சேதி தன்னை கூறவே சோர்ந்திடாது பிறவி தாங்கும் சீர்மிகுந்த பாதுகை சோதி தெய்வம் நித்தியம் வரும் சேவி தன்னை கூறவே சோர்ந்திடாது பிறவி தாங்கும் சீர்மிகுந்த பாதுகை வேதநாதமாய் விளங்கும் விந்தையான பாதுகை. வேதியனாம் நித்யநந்தன் ராஜநடை இடுகையில் வேதநாதமாய் விளங்கும் விந்தையான பாதுகை. பாதுகை நித்ய பாதுகை, பாதுகை நித்ய பாதுகை, பாதுகை நித்ய பாதுகை, பாதுகை நித்ய பாதுகை. தேடி தேடி கண்டிடாது மாலை சோர்வில் ஆழ்ந்திட நித்தியம் நித்தியன் பாதம் பற்றும் பாக்கியம் கொண்ட பாதுகை. தேடி தேடி கண்டிடாது மாலை சோர்வில் ஆழ்ந்திட நித்தியம் நித்தியன் பாதம் பற்றும் பாக்கியம் கொண்ட பாதுகை. தனையன் சாற்றும் பாதுகைகள் தாங்கும் பூமி தாயினை அமைதி ஆனந்தத்தின் எல்லை கொள்ள செய்யும் பாதுகை. தனையன் சாற்றும் பாதுகைகள் தாங்கும் பூமி தாயினை அமைதி ஆனந்தத்தின் எல்லை கொள்ள செய்யும் பாதுகை. நித்யானந்தன் நடை பயிலத்துகள் கிளப்பி பூமியில் ரோக சோக தோஷம் தன்னை தீர்க்கும் சத்திய பாதுகை. நித்யானந்தன் நடை பயிலத்துகள் கிளப்பி பூமியில் ரோக சோக தோஷம் தன்னை தீர்க்கும் சத்திய பாதுகை. நித்யனவன் பாதம் தன்னை பற்றுதற்கீடனால் மற்றும் பாவம் போக்க பக்தர் பற்றிக் கொள்ளும் பாதுகை. நித்யனவன் பாதம் தன்னை பற்றுதற்கீடனால் மற்றும் பாவம் போக்க பக்தர் பற்றிக் கொள்ளும் பாதுகை. சரணடைந்த பக்தர் தன்னை கருணையோடு ஏந்தியே பரம நித்தியன் பாதம் தன்னில் சேர்த்தருளும் பாதுகை. சரணடைந்த பக்தர் தன்னை கருணையோடு ஏந்தியே பரம நித்தியன் பாதம் தன்னில் சேர்த்தருளும் பாதுகை. பாதுகை நித்திய பாதுகை, 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 பாதுகை நித்திய பாதுகை. அஞ்சலென்றடைய அபயம் தரும் லிங்கம் ஆனந்த நித்தியன் தந்த ஆனந்தலிங்கம். இனி நீக்கும் உயிர் காக்கும் ஞான ஒளியாக பூத்த நித்யானந்தன் தந்த உயர்லிங்கம். ஆதிலிங்கம் ஜோதிலிங்கம் அற்புதலிங்கம் ஞானலிங்கம் நித்யன் தந்த.
ஓம் நித்யானந்தேஸ்வர பரமசிவசமாரம்பாம் நித்யானந்தேஸ்வரி பராசக்தி மத்யமாம் அஸ்மதாச்சார்ய பர்யந்தாம் வந்தே குரு பரம்பராம். welcome you all with my love and respects. I welcome all the devotees, disciples, samajis, satsangis, Shri Mahants, Mahants, Tanedar Kotari, visitors, viewers, everyone sitting with us all over the world. Today, Chitra Paurnami and Bhagavan Sri Hanuman Jayanti. Important date in our Sangha, as today is the day Tiruvannamalai Nithyananda Dhyanapeetham was inaugurated. Actually, the Arunachala Sarvanya Peetham I inherited from my gurus. That's a traditional Guru Parampara. The Guru Peetha I inherited. We started an ashram in Tiruvannamalai. That happened on this very day, Chitra Paurnami, in 2008, April 19. So, now we are celebrating 14th anniversary. So, I correct the date, 19th April 2000, and now it is 14th anniversary. Yes, wow. My blessings to everyone. My pre-monastic family, which donated the land, property for that ashram, Bananainar, my father's father, grandfather's sister, was married to Bananainar. He is the family elder. And he donated this Tiruvannamalai Nithyananda Dhyanapetham property itself. When he came to know about it, immediately he donated. His son, of course, his son Soundaram, their family, all of them donated the property. I bless all the devotees, disciples, founders, donors, everyone who is involved in making this ashram into reality, and today it stands as one of the important kshetra in Tiruvannamalai and for our whole Sangha. My blessings and lot of spiritual activities are happening there. From temple, Annalaya, Arunagiri Yogeshwara's Jiva Samadhi, library, the heritage center, everything is happening. I'm so happy about all the things happening there. My blessings to the team led by Ma Gurucharana, beautifully reviving the whole Thiruvannamalai Nithyananda Dhyanapītam. Actually, before this ashram itself, we got another property in Thiruvannamalai and started the ashram where my father's samadhi is there. I think that happened in 2005 itself, much earlier. But this ashram is in the Girivalapadi, prominent place. And we also have multiple properties and ashrams now in Thiruvannamalai. But everything is administered from this ashram, Nithyananda Dhyanapītam. My blessings to everyone. Today is also Bhagavan Hanuman Jayanti. Hanuman is one of the Siranjeevi incarnation of Rudra, Mahadeva himself. Hanuman took birth much before Ramavatara. Because he's a Siranjeevi, he served Rama. And then even during the Krishna Avatara, he was there and he is there. He is even now here. It's not that you can't call the Siranjeevis like they are all present. Even now when you connect with them, call them, immediately they appear, bless. Blessings to all of you on this auspicious occasion. The 14th anniversary of Thiruvannamalai Nithyananda Dhyanapītam. I know all of you are too busy along with me. From the time this Vedic New Year is born, Chitra first, back to back, almost every day 2 or 3 programs I am giving. Darshan sessions, programs, everything. ParaShakti Bhava Samadhi Darshan and ParaShakti Akashic reading. Too many intense programs, Samadhis, Bhava Darshans, Bhava Samadhi Darshans, sessions. Especially ParaShakti's manifestation is something extraordinary. It's not that she is manifesting just through this body, ParaShakti's Akashic reading. I am seeing while she is manifesting in this body itself, she is so actively manifesting in many of my Balasans' bodies. I am able to see whatever she is reading through this body, those words appearing in all their brains. The other day, I was literally seeing every word appearing in front of my eyes. Means ParaShakti was reading out, was appearing in front of Nithyananda's eyes. In her third eye it was appearing. In her brain it was appearing. Actually, she was not able to understand what's going on. She was getting confused. What? I am thinking something, but some other words are appearing in front of me. And still now she has not even recognized what was going on. Only I know. She could not understand what is going on. She must be thinking that, oh, I am thinking something, but some other words are appearing in front of my eyes. Why? Whatever was shown to me, whatever I was reading out, the ParaShakti was reading out, the uttering, the same words were appearing in our brain. Nithyananda's name I told now. There were few more Balasans who got third eye initiation, who have been initiated into this Akashic reading. I saw in front of all of their third eyes those words appearing. It was very strong and beautiful. So I saw very clearly that Devi ParaShakti is here to do some great work, something extraordinary. Because this is very rare. I have seen she appearing at the same time, simultaneously in multiple bodies. See, whenever Kalabhairava manifests and does the Akashic reading, he does just through this body. But ParaShakti's Akashic reading, I see she opens up in this body and multiple bodies simultaneously. It means we can easily verify the authenticity of the people who are getting initiated. Because if for example, if Nithyananda does not see what Devi is uttering, because I am seeing through multiple bodies she manifesting. The same words appearing. We can even train the Balasans. You can sit and just see what Devi is reading out through Swamiji's body, whatever she is revealing, blessing, talking. The same words appear in front of them and they utter the same words, then we know she is manifesting through them also. Intense superconscious breakthroughs happening. wonderful manifestations of Kailasa happening in multi-level. So many wonders, I don't know what to tell, and I'm like a wonderstruck. Like how we have the word understand, we should have a new word, understand. Wonderstruck with what is happening. I'm also seeing that this body is manifesting as a light bodies and moving around in multiple places, traveling, giving darshan, initiation, power manifestation, Devi manifesting, and ParaShakti doing all this. Wonderful. ParaShakti is manifesting intensely, making herself available to all the devotees all over the world. It's so nice. Full of wonders. The other day, one of our devotee doctor asked ParaShakti for blessings to get healed from some of his physical health issues, some cancer. ParaShakti blessed him. Suddenly, I'm getting the message that doctors are saying it is a miracle and it disappeared. He doesn't have it anymore. He's a very sincere devotee, very close devotee. I don't want to reveal his name. Maybe he himself will come on a satsang and share. He said, Swamiji, just doctors are saying, doctors who are treating him, he himself is a doctor. And doctors who are treating him, who were treating him earlier, they said, it seems they are saying, it just disappeared, Swamiji, it is not there. After ParaShakti blessed. So I'm just wonderstruck. Not healing alone, multi-levels. The ParaShakti's manifestation oh God. I think ParaShakti is all out. She decided to make the Kailasa and decided to revive the whole ecosystem and reach out to people. She's going all out. After all, I am a Shakta. All of you should know that From the time I know me, I worshipped Devi. I am a Shakta, fundamentally. All my behavior, thought current, and day-to-day lifestyle, everything is more Shakta-centric. Because I am fundamentally a mother worshipper, Shakta. Of course, I know the truth. Shiva and Shakti is one and the same. Paramashiva and Paramashakti is one and the same. It's not too different. But as an expression, I'm basically a Shakta, worshipper of Devi. Much to tell about this ParaShakti's Akashic readings. Today we have one more session. Directly come and enjoy. I came today for the satsang just to bless all of you and bless Tiruvannamalai Ashram and all the devotees associated to Tiruvannamalai Ashram, volunteers, everyone. Blessings to everyone. And also Saraswati Jampala, Ma Nitya Tripureshananda, birthday blessings. With all the auspiciousness, you will be with me. I'll be with you. Blessings. Blessings for all of you. And you know, the whole joy, bliss, Kailasa and Sangha is experiencing all over the world. Especially after ParaShakti started manifesting and doing the Akashic readings, Arulvaku. Oh God. I wanted to give you one sacred secret to all of you. Do this Panchabhuta Yoga. See, whenever you want to ask any question to Devi and receive the answer, on that day, do this Panchabhuta Yoga. Means, apply only mud on the body and take bath. Don't apply any chemical on the body to take bath. Just that Puttuman means that anthill mud. Only that apply on the body and take bath. Don't apply anything else. That is mud. Earth part, earth component. Second, water. Drink only water that day. Don't eat, drink, don't do anything other than drinking water. When you come for the ParaShakti's Akashic reading, at least for a few hours, prepare yourself. Maybe 10 hours ahead. Just drink only water and keep yourself active. Third, the fire in your stomach should be allowed to burn without any food dumped on it. Just the pure fire. You can chant Omkara to intensify it, or Mahavagya, Ajapa Japa, but pure fire, no food, nothing. That pure fire should be encouraged. And just be in the free air, open space, breathing the whole sky at least few hours before. And intensely unclutch to get the power of the space, Akasha. See, listen. Akasha is an intense energy. Just like the other bhutas, like earth, water, fire, air, the Akasha also is a pure consciousness. It is intelligence, living energy. Once you start unclutching, you manifest Akasha's energy in you, consciousness in you. So do this Panchabhuta Yoga. Your questions will be surely answered immediately by ParaShakti. If you just do this Panchabhuta Yoga and come for the Devi's Akashic reading, she will simply answer your questions. I'll repeat. Apply the anthill mud and take bath, or even clay. Don't use any other chemical. Take bath just with a mud. Second, drink only water. No other food or juice at least for 10 hours ahead. If possible, that whole day. Third, intensify the Agni in your stomach without dumping any food on it. Just through the Omkara, Ajapa Japa, ignite it, intensify it. Fourth, walk around and breathe in an open space, at least for a few hours before. Fifth, try to unclutch as intensely as possible to receive the Akasha energy, Chitambara, Chitambara, that energy of cosmic space. With this Panchabhuta Yoga, come to ParaShakti's Akashic reading. Surely she will answer your questions and give you your boons, the boons you are asking, and fulfill your prayers. Panchabhuta Yoga will make you receive this ParaShakti's energy, will prepare you to receive the ParaShakti's energy. So with this, I bless you all. Let's all radiate with integrity, authenticity, responsibility, enriching, causing, living Shuddhatvaita Saivam, the state, space, powers, being, superconsciousness, and Kailasa of Paramashiva. Bless you all. Let's all radiate with integrity, authenticity, responsibility, enriching, causing, living Paramattvaitam, the Shuddhaadvaita Saivam, the state, space, powers, being, superconsciousness, and Kailasa of Paramashiva. Paramashivoham. Om Nityananda Paramashivoham. The eternal bliss, Nityananda. Thank you. Be blissful.
शान्तश्यामला पीठारूढ श्रीमीनाक्षि सुन्दरेश्वरा भिन्नस्वरूप परशिवपुत्र रत्न कुमार गुरुमण्यतुल्यावतार श्रीपार्वती स्तन्यपानलब्ध दिव्यज्ञान विश्रुत सकल निगमागमसारभूत द्राविड वेद प्रवक्त्रे श्रीमत्परमशिव करुणा समधिगत मुक्तामय चतुरश्रयान गीयमान छत्र चामर श्रीचिह्न काहलादि समस्त बिरदावल्यलङ्कृत ज्ञान विज्ञान चक्रवर्ती सर्वजन संघ सद्यो निर्वाण दीक्षा व्ययापवर्गवर्ष विश्राण जीमूत परमत कलभ केसरी शैव सिद्धांत स्थापनाचार्य श्रीराजाधिराज पांड्य महाराज गुरु क्षपण शाक्यादि महान्धकार
Nityanandam, Jnanapadiki Manual, under the guidance of Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Jagadguru Mahasanidhanam, His Divine Holiness, Bhagavan Nityananda Paramashivam, Let's start with the Sadguru Vandanam. Nithyanandam Paramasukadam Kevalam Jnanamurtim Dvandvatitam Gaganasadusham Tattamasyadi Lakshyam Ekam Nityam Vimalamachalam Sarvadi Sakshi Bhutam Bhavatitam Trigunarahitam Sadgurum Tam Namami. Let's go through the disclaimers. Security measures. No photography, video, audio recording. Important cautions. Please be aware of the important cautions. What is power manifestation? Let's hear from Bhagavan himself explaining what is power manifestation.
All the 25 states of consciousness, when they happen in you, due to your chemicals and hormones ups and downs, it is powerlessness. When it happens in you, out of your free will and consciousness, it is powerfulness. That's all. When you fall into sleep, it is powerlessness. When you enter into sleep, it is powerfulness. When you fall into dream, it is powerlessness. When you decide to dream, it is powerfulness. So I have added the ultimate powerfulness, Turyatita, in your whole being and doing. Manifest all the powers. Understand, power manifestation is nothing but cognitive shift. It is not work. It is cognitive shift. Understand? It is just cognitive shift. It's not work. Work is a 4-letter word. Power manifestation is cognitive shift. Playing with life. Playing with being alive. Static matter, dynamic activity, strategic existence. All these three has no boundary. You are one with it. You are alive in everything. Everything listens to you. Everything decides as you want. Power manifestation is cognitive shift, raising your frequency, not work.
Now let's understand who is Paramashiva. Bhagavan himself has beautifully explained the Paramashiva in all of us.
Paramashiva does manifestation, maintenance, rejuvenation, pulling out of delusion and liberation. He resides in his supreme Paramashiva Swarupa as Ajomuha, Aradhomuha, unborn, beyond form, formlessness. Is Paramashiva Swarupa. That Paramashiva Swarupa manifests with these 5 faces as Sadashiva, Tatpurusha, Vamadeva, Ahora, Satyojata, Ishana. 5 faces he manifests and does the Panchakritya, Srishti, manifestation, Sthiti, sustenance, Samhara, rejuvenation, Trobhava, pulling out of delusion, Anugraha, liberation. Understand? He does all these 5 jobs. Through these 5 phases. Now listen carefully. Tatpurusham, Vamadevam, Satyojatam, Ahoram, Ishanam. These 5 phases does Panchakrityas. Each phase, each dimension is not just one F-A-C-E phase, P-H-A-S-E phase. It's not just F-A-C-E, P-H-A-S-E. Understand? The creation, not just creation getting created, Even sustenance need to be created. Destruction need to be created. And pulling out of delusion need to be created. Liberation need to be created. Then creation, manifestation need to be maintained. Maintenance, sthiti itself need to be maintained. Destruction, samhara, the rejuvenation need to be sustained, maintained when it is happening. Pulling out of delusion, prabhava, need to be maintained when it is happening. And anugraha, liberation, need to be maintained when it is happening. Those micromilliseconds when it is happening. So understand, Satyojata Murti as 5 face, Ishana Murti as 5 face, Vamadeva Murti as 5 face, Agora Murti has 5 face, Tatpurusha Murti has 5 face. So, Tatpurusha Murti has is 5 face, Agora Murti has is 5 face, Vamadeva Murti has is 5 face, Satyojata Murti has his 5 face, Ishana Murti has his 5 face. All these 5 Murtis, 5 faces put together is 25 faces of Mahasadashiva.
Beautifully, Bhagavan explained what is manifestation and who is Paramashiva in all of us. Now let's understand who is Bhagavan, His Divine Holiness, Bhagavan Nityananda Paramashivam, Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Jagadguru Mahasanidanam, His Divine Holiness, Bhagavan Nityananda Paramashivam, is a reviver of Kailasa, the ancient enlightenment civilization, the great cosmic borderless Hindu nation. His Divine Holiness Bhagavan Nityananda Paramashivam is an avatar from and is a supreme pontiff of Hinduism, has made the science of our manifestation, yoga and temple-based university for humanity. His Divine Sovereign Order of Kailasa, led by His Divine Holiness Bhagavan Nityananda Paramashivam and Nityananda Order of monks, nuns and Hindu diasporas, are working for global peace and to give a superconscious breakthrough to humanity. Nityananda Hindu University, world's largest with extended campus in 150 countries, is collecting, organizing, preserving, time-capsuling, decoding, spreading and reviving 20 million source book of Hinduism and 64 arts, science like Ayurveda, music, dance, astrology, Vastu, sculpting and many more. His Divine Holiness Bhagavan Nityananda Paramashivam is 293rd Guru Mahasanidanam of Chamalapita Sarvanyapita, ancient apex body of Hinduism and present emperor of Suryamsa Surangi Samrajyam. His Divine Holiness Bhagavan Nityananda Paramashivam has survived the burst prosecution of multiple assassination attempts on person and character by anti-Hindu element. Bhagavan has beautifully given the pramanas for us to experience the science of our manifestation. The science of our manifestation is authentic, time-tested, foolproof and scientific. Before we go to the Shastra Pramana, the science of our manifestation is authentic, time-tested, scientific and foolproof. The pramana means evidences. For everything we need evidences. Here Bhagavan is beautifully giving a Shastra Pramana, reference from the scriptures, which is the eternal unchangeable truth, which is revealed in the source scriptures, which is Vedas and Agamas. The evidences of the Aptas, the experience of Rishis, Munis, Nayanamars, Alvars, Siddhas, who have experienced all the powers of Paramashiva, who has the authority of Hinduism. Each one of us could also become the avatars of all these powers and manifest all the powers of Paramashiva. Atma Pramana, account of His Divine Holiness Bhagavan Nityananda Paramashivam, this millennium's avatar's personal experience of each power manifestation. Shakshi Pramana, like all of us, the evidences are from the testimonial of all the experience of devotees, followers and disciples all over the world, manifesting the powers of Paramashiva, which is authentic, time-tested and foolproof. Pratyaksha. Pratyaksha is scientific. The scientific study behind all these powers, measuring the effect of being in the enlightened state. Clearly, let's understand the enlightened state is no thought zone where completely we are in the oneness with Paramashiva. and manifesting all the powers of Paramashiva. And that is quite possible for all of us because all these are scientifically studied, and it was possible for the kids, for adults, for all of them when they tested on all the devotees, disciples, balasants, and Bhagavan himself went through all the tests. Scientific study has been done. And now let's go to the Shastra Pramana. Shastra Pramana are the Veda Agamas which are revealed in the source scriptures. This is from Vijnana Bhairava Tantra. Vijnana, consciousness. Bhairava, one who goes beyond the mind and experience consciousness, is called Bhairava. Tantra, the method in which we go beyond the mind and experience the consciousness.
देवी शून्यालयो भवेत् क्वचिद् वस्तुनि विन्यस्य शनैर्दृष्टिं निवर्तयेत् तज्ज्ञानं चित्तसहितं देवी शून्यालयो भवेत्.
Sutra 120, Dharana 95. Bhagavan Paramashiva says, having one's eyes fixed on the particular object, Vastu, one should slowly withdraw the sight from the object as well as slowly eliminate the knowledge of the object, along with the thoughts and impression of it. O Devi, one abides in Sunya, the state where there is nothing other than this exists, which is the state of all-inclusiveness or infinity. Bhagavan Paramashiva beautifully gave us the Pancha Bhuta Yoga. How in all the levels, all the dimensions, the Pancha Bhuta that we are made of, when we boil it and be ready to receive Paramashiva, ParaShakti, simply whatever our reality becomes real. Bhagavan beautifully says, when you apply the clay is something you can move the mud and dig a little bit, you have the clay, or ant hill mud. If you have, you can apply on the body instead of the chemicals. Bhagavan always says, only what you can consume inside your mouth, you can put it on your body also. These shampoos and soaps that are chemicals, do not use them because they are toxin. And beautifully he says, you can just have water, not juice, not anything else, but simply have water and hold your space just by detoxing for Devi to land in you. And he says, chant the Om mantra, and constantly when we chant, the frequency of our self raises to higher reality. And breathing in the Akasha, the pure space, the wide space, whenever we look at the huge mountains or a huge ocean, simply our inner space also expands. He always says, before every time Arunagiri Yogeshwara takes me to the other lokas, he makes me to lie down on a flat surface and looking up and just receive the Akasha inside. So all of us can receive the Akasha for it to happen in all of us. And finally, unclutch. Why do you need to unclutch? What is unclutch? Unclutch is a method Bhagavan has beautifully given us, the greatest gift on planet Earth. Unclutch for us to go beyond the mind. The mind is constantly happening and constantly throwing the past into the future. Instead of that, we have some other reality called present. The power over present, Bhagavan calls it. The power over present happens when we are grounded in one thought current. That is ParaShakti. When we have only the visualization and only the verbalization of ParaShakti in our space, and not let the mind come and give you all other reasons, thoughts, words, action into making you out of that space of ParaShakti. Tell the mind very clearly, I am going to be in oneness with Paramashiva and manifest as ParaShakti. That is the space that we need to be, get grounded into ParaShakti and just melt down, going beyond even your body, even your mind, and simply being in oneness with her. That is the unclutched space. Finally, ParaShakti will take care of even leaving that and going beyond. When Ramakrishna Paramahamsa went to his guru, he was told to leave Kali. He said, I'll go talk to Kali and tell her that I have to leave you to go beyond your mind. And Kali blessed him, and he came back and told that even for that he takes the permission of the Kali, simply because the idea of Kali should also disappear into Kali herself. The ultimate, all these avatars play this Leela for us to understand how intense they were. How intense you are when you're sad, when you're hungry, when you're lusty, when you're angry. Same way the intensity should happen when we are in the space of oneness with Paramashiva. That intensity, when you're in deep sadness, when you want to create a reality, it will happen very fast. Use those moments to create your highest reality, Bhagavan says. Because when we are in the deep space, we bring the thought current to oneness and we function as one unit. We leave the moment otherwise hanging around everywhere, disturbing everything and not doing anything at all. Like how the beautiful pond is covered with all the leaves. When you remove it, it is so beautiful and so bright. And you can even see yourself inside. Same way, it's just a thin layer of our arrogance, our identities. When you drop those, you can see something phenomenal and beautiful inside you, which can manifest all your reality. All these manifestations are tapas to manifest your life and whatever you want for your relatives, for everybody. Yes, all of us can do that. All the god and goddesses are doing that. We can also be one of them to be blessed and manifest all the powers. Nothing less, all of us are here, and only handful, 8 billion people, we are the blessed people. Bhagavan says, do Anga Pratyakshana of yourself because you're here to receive ParaShakti. Even the words to listen, the earning should have been there in some birth. Only then we even come in contact of Bhagavan. And he blesses us when we are earning. Obviously, he is blessing us to receive more and more reality. The deep earning inside you brings the closenessness, nothing else. The currency in the outer world brings the higher reality in the outer world. Here, the oneness is the currency. The Advaita space itself raises you to the highest space of one with ParaShakti. Let's go to Apta Pramana. Apta Pramanas are the Rishis, Munis, Ganas, Nayanamas, Alvars, Siddhas who are here manifesting all the powers of Paramashiva. Now, consciousness over matter on silicon. Today, he says, today I am mapping the Vaimanika Shastra, super science, and I discovered chemical rays released in the human body during the flight release certain chemicals in the body and creates subtle bioenergy. It's creating subtle bioenergy. The same energy is only used as a fuel in Vimana. How beautifully he described the Vimana Shastra. Once we are able to rebuild the Vimana structure as per Hindu Shastra, we won't need any external fuel. Just you need to sit in the Vimana and visualize you are flying and chemical releases in your body and the bioenergy fuel, the Vimana, takes off. It's so wild to see how just the thoughts and feelings can operate huge machine like Vimana. I also feel humanity needs to put more time and energy to study the super science to understand more about the Vimana and human consciousness possibility. It's such a beautiful thing that Bhagavan is talking about the Vimana Shastra, which he is going to build with all his Balasans and all the Hindu diasporas, that he is making a Kailasa happen. Each one of us could be the part of it if we understand and drop our identities. The sadness, the worries, the confusion is all because you carry something which you are not. There's a beautiful Zen story that Bhagavan gives us. One day there was a Zen master walking with a disciple, and he experienced, he was crossing a river, and when he saw a lady, the lady asked him to carry him across the river, and the Zen master carried and just dropped her and moved off. The disciple was not happy about it, and he said, how can a sannyasi carry a woman? And he was constantly thinking till the evening when they had a meeting. In the meeting, he said, why did you carry that lady? It's not proper. It's not appropriate. So the Zen master says very beautifully that I carried the lady for few seconds. You are carrying the lady for few hours. What do I say now? It's us, we carry the thoughts again and again. Bhagavan beautifully says, it's not 1,000 thoughts which are disturbing us. It is just a bunch of a dozen thoughts in the whole day, not even a dozen. He says, couple of thoughts which goes on and on and on and on like a broken tape recorder. That we are engaging again and again because we don't know what is thoughtless space. Bhagavan says, now that you have ParaShakti, you can simply manifest as reality, manifesting all the powers of Paramashiva. Now, Atma Pramana, Bhagavan's very own Leelas that he narrates.
Saraswati, the silicon of Saraswati, if you take and filter the silicon and make the chips for wherever you need artificial intelligence, it will help you 1,000 times. Let this all be in record. I'll prove all this. You will see. Because these are all chemically awakened, physically manifesting proven biology. It is already, this biology is already used for alchemy and it has already been established. It is success for all this kind of activities.
So beautiful that Bhagavan is talking about Saraswati. Now we are going to see a demonstration of a coconut on a silicon, how it is moving through our third eye. Again and again the doubt comes, am I having the third eye open? Anybody in the Kailash courtyard manifesting power session, Bhagavan has clearly programmed already that they will be manifesting powers and initiated by Bhagavan. You can see the coconut so beautifully moving just by itself when they are chanting the Mahavakya. There is nothing inside or outside, or this laptop is not on, but it simply moves around. And we have seen it many times this happen so beautifully. It is moving to the corner so beautifully. Just by chanting the Mahavakya, anybody comes to the courtyard will manifest the powers of Paramashiva. Shakshi Prabhana. Now let's go to the instruction, the Pratyaksha Pramana, and then the instruction. Pratyaksha Pramana, it clearly says the dominant hemisphere of Swamiji's brain was more than 90% shut down. It was as if Swamiji's brain had packed up and gone for vacation. It was quite still, completely at peace, and Swamiji had made it so at will. The region which is starting point of the Agnya or the third eye, and beautifully it brightens up. And when asked for Swamiji what was he doing, he said, I'm opening my third eye. The Pratyaksha Pramana completely showcase that all these scientific studies that each one of us can experience third eye when Bhagavan initiates us. Let's go to the guidelines. If you have a coconut, a silicon, a phone, make sure the silicon that you're using, the phone that you're using is completely switched off and do not touch during the whole process of manifestation. and make sure the coconut or the object that you're keeping is not vibrating, or you don't have any external devices to make it move, a fan or anything which is making it move. Please switch it off so that it's completely authentic. Power manifestation is nothing to do with our intellect or intelligence. It's something to do with consciousness. Consciousness is the cosmic intelligence which manifests by itself as reality to show that something beyond exists in us, which we can use for our reality. Now, let's keep the coconut. Place the coconut. If you have Jnananjan in your locket, you can apply in your third eye and your temples. Please make sure you are recording all these moments, because these are something phenomenal. There are people who have recorded and they say, no, I did not manifest. But when they went back to the recording, they saw the object moving and coming back to the same position. But when they opened their eyes, it was in the same position. They thought they didn't manifest, but actually it moved and came back. So you never know what's going to happen. So make sure you are recording all these moments with the timestamp. And place the coconut in such a way that the coconut top is facing you if you have a coconut, or any object, and make sure it's not kept on a slope that it just slides off, or any external help. Only from the Mahavakya it should move. Be very clear about that. And if you have seen it vibrate or lift up, or you see yourself experience the Kundalini energy, you have started manifesting the powers. We are manifesting all the powers all the time. We completely fail to understand. We think somebody else is Paramashiva. No, each one of us is Paramashiva, ParaShakti, manifesting all the reality. We just don't know that. That is what Bhagavan is lifting the hood up to show us that we are Paramashiva. There's nobody other than us which is experienced as Paramashiva. But we fail to understand that because we are not ready to look in. We are always looking outside to understand if somebody could help us, somebody could do this. But Bhagavan is saying, I'm sitting inside, open the door. And you are going to the door and opening and seeing whether there's somebody outside. He's inside you. Open inside. And you will see him, you will be in oneness with Paramashiva. Go on chanting the Mahavakya intensely to experience Paramashiva in the completion. Sit straight with your head, neck and spine in the straight line so that the Kundalini energy goes up to your Agnya. All that you need to do is all detox when you will understand this higher consciousness reflecting in your brain. Completely remember Paramashiva, ParaShakti again and again, unclutch. Oh, this mind is disturbing, unclutch. Mind is disturbing, unclutch. Even that thought which mind is disturbing, unclutch from that also. Am I having only the visualization, verbalization of Devi? Only that I am going to enjoy that. Be very clear about that. Other than that, unclutch from everything. Just get grounded in ParaShakti, her beautiful Pada, the lotus feet, or her eyes, or her smile, whatever you are just cherishing, or her calling out names, or telling the Arulbak, or her chanting the Om mantra, whichever just melts you, be there. Just be there. Again and again, bring back yourself to there. You will see such phenomenal things happening in your life if you just even be there for a few seconds. And simply the deepest earning in you opens up new reality. So let's absolutely unclutch and completion with everything outside world. Whatever you have brought, that this problem, that problem, only to solve that problem we are here. It is going to get solved by you as ParaShakti, who is sitting inside you 24/7, breathing, digesting, doing all the complicated things. She can do even simple things of your outer world. Just trust her. The mother is always there to manifest your life, ultimately manifest the best blessings for you, all the auspiciousness for you. So sit up straight and start remembering ParaShakti in your third eye and start chanting the Mahavakya intensely. The more and more intensely you chant, the higher and higher frequency you are in from your navel center, which is connected to the mother. The mother energy simply manifests as reality. Let's start chanting, and without touching, without moving anything, let's move the coconut on the silicon. Let's start.
Nityananda PARAMASHIVAM. Nityananda PARAMASHIVAM. Nityananda PARAMASHIVAM. Nityananda PARAMASHIVAM. Let Paramashiva's third eye manifest in all our third eyes. Let the Amrita pour, let the Varni open up, manifest in all of us. Let Paramashiva overflow, manifest the powers in all our third eyes. Om Nityananda PARAMASHIVAM. 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 Let Paramashiva's third eye manifest in all our third eyes. Let the Amrita pour, let the Varni open up, manifest in all of us. Let Paramashiva overflow, manifest the powers in all our third eyes. Om Nityananda PARAMASHIVAM. 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 Let Paramashiva's third eye manifest in all our third eyes. Let the Amrita pour, let the Varni open up. Om Nityananda Paramashivam. Om Nityananda Paramashivam. Om Nityananda Paramashivam. Om Nityananda Paramashivam. Let Paramashiva's third eye manifest in all our third eyes. Let the Amrita pour, let the Varni open up, manifest in all of us. Let Paramashiva overflow, manifest the powers in all our third eyes. Om Nityananda Paramashivam. 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 Nityananda Paramashivam. Let Paramashiva's third eye manifest in all our third eyes. Let the Amrita pour, let the Vani open up, manifest in all of us. Let Paramashiva overflow, manifest the powers in all our third eyes. Om Nityananda Paramashivam. 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 Let Paramashiva's third eye manifest in all our third eyes. Let the Amrita pour, let the Om Nityananda Paramashivam. 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 Let Paramashiva's third eye manifest in all our third eyes. Let the Amrita pour, let the Vani open up, manifest in all of us. Let Paramashiva overflow, manifest the powers in all our third eyes. Om Nityananda Paramashivam. 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 Om Nityananda Paramashivam.
Verification process verified. No verification process. Make sure there is nobody touching or moving. There is no air which is moving or external motor which is moving. If you're recorded without all this, you can share it in tinyurl.com/PARAMANIFESTATION, which is the Kailash Kotiyat Manifesting Power Group. All your beautiful experiences. Make sure you thank Bhagwan and post 2 lines every time you enrich and cause that you are ParaShakti manifesting these powers. You are Paramashiva, experience these powers. Each and every time you post in social media, you are reiterating your space. Whether others like it or view it or share it, it is you who is experiencing when you type it. Go on sharing with your all the friends and families and inviting them. Bhagavan always says, enriching and causing is more of me than you. Integrity, authenticity, responsibility is more of us than him. But enriching and causing is more you manifest me during those times. And other times, integrity, authenticity, and responsibility is when you manifest you, your identity of how much you want to offer to Bhagavan, your integrity. But when we are doing enriching and causing, it's completely Bhagavan himself manifesting as you. And I am deeply sorry for the technical glitch. It won't happen again. We are clearing all the glitches so that it will have a smooth recording. It is a live session. Always it is a live session. I'll be answering your questions in YouTube and Facebook. Whatever questions you post, I'll be there to answer your questions. We are trying to get a Zoom session also. So you can log into the Zoom also through Kailasa, and you can ask me any questions that you have. So we are setting up everything for more and more ParaShakti to manifest in each of us. When you come for the power manifestation, you are raising your consciousness. You will be able to heal and you will be able to manifest any of the reality, health, wealth, happiness, all around you. Yes, thank you so much for your time. And now let's surrender all these beautiful moments to Bhagwan's lotus feet. Again and again, this is a live session and all of us can manifest powers through Paramashiva. Completely, we are surrendered to Paramashiva's lotus feet and we can manifest all the powers of Paramashiva. So be there after every session for power manifestation, and simply you will see ParaShakti happening in your life. These small exercise that Bhagavan gives for us to expand our consciousness. The tablet might be small, but it has so much of effect on our system. Same way, the power manifestation might look too simple. And is it for me? How will it manifest? I did not get initiated. You sitting in the courtyard is initiation. You manifesting these powers and following the instruction is initiation. Please, every day, make sure you're manifesting powers like you do yoga, like you feed yourself, all the regular activity. Do power manifestation to experience the oneness with ParaShakti, more and more consciousness, expansion in your space. The more you start manifesting powers, the more consciousness reflects in you because you're now understanding the higher reality, who you are. So see you again in the next session. Till then, let's surrender all these powers and power manifestation to Bhagavan's lotus feet and end the session with the Purna Mantra. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purna Purnamudashyate Purnasya Purnamataya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om Tat Sat Sarvam Bhagavate Sri Nityananda Paramashivam Padukarpanamastu. Om Nithyanandam. It's a humble request. You can offer $1 at the end of the chat. You can see $1, drop a coin and ask Bhagavan to make all this as your reality. Thank you so much for attending this session today. See you again after Akashic reading, ParaShakti Akashic reading, the next session tomorrow morning. And thank you, Nithyanandam.